Hobonichi Cousin, Traveler's Company Regular, Hobonichi Techo Original, Lulu the Piggy, and Hobonichi Home A6. Let's do this. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over my Q1 planner update. I know it's kind of late, but the start of this year has been pretty crazy. I don't even know what happened in Q1. It just kind of all is a blur. So I've been kind of forced to use whatever journals and planners that I already have to just use it. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't even had a chance to like evaluate if it's working or not. I guess it's working so far. But first one is this ink journal. This is a Hobonichi Home, and you might have already watched my setup video for this. Basically, my idea for this journal was to just use it for ink swatching because I find ink swatching to be very therapeutic. So I wanted to just be able to like wake up in the morning and swatch an ink. I did my DIY ink vent from December in here. I had new pen day. Originally, I wanted to kind of like be able to track when I inked up a pen. Like on February 7th, I inked up a Lamy Safari with a Pelikan, Edelstein, Rose Quartz, but I just didn't keep up with that. And then I decided to do the 30 inks, 30 days in here because when I was doing it in the main pages, it kept bleeding through the pages. Or like, not bleeding, but ghosting. Like you can see on some of these, like the ink, especially this one. This was Ferris Wheel Press, Mulberry, and the Visconti Wheatfield Under Thunderclouds bled or ghosted. I keep using bled, but I guess it's not really bled through because it's just ghosting. Whatever. But like this ink isn't green, so that's when I decided to switch over here. But then I got busy and I did not keep up with that and decided to just do it in this. So this will be nice actually because I can skip a month for May, and then in June I can do 30 inks 30 days again, and then skip a month so there's no like ghosting and interfering with it, and then I can do it in September. I started January out kind of doing one ink a day and writing about it, like writing what pen I had it inked up in, and then I did my winter inks for 2024 video, and then it was like January 12th, so I started not being able to do it every single day, which was fine. I did a lot of like back filling too. I never go past that day if that day hasn't happened yet, but I still want to like swatch inks, so I'll just go find a blank page. I did a little currently inked. Moving on to February. I did even less here. I started writing like whenever my pen boutique code would update. I started writing that in here. I did another currently inked. Okay, this one was emptying my pens. I think I just got tired of having ink in some of my pens, so I started making artwork on the page. This one was a really nice ink though. Let's move on to March. Oh, right before March started, I did my spring fountain pen inks video. I did another currently inked. And then of course we had our 30 inks 30 days in April. If you want to see the videos for those, I made shorts, one every single day. It kind of was a lot of work because I fell behind and then I had to do like 2 or 3 a day, and it got to a point where I was kind of sick of it, but I kept going because it was near the end. So I really liked how this Wearingle one turned out though. It's one of my personal mixes. I mixed Wearingle Wayfarer with Monteverde pumpkin cake. I like the crinkle of the pages, but I don't love this paper. But I can't really tell because I'm only really using this to swatch inks and not actually write in here. So I think I did like in January, I was contemplating pens that I wanted to buy, and I was writing down the weights of everything because I'm tired of having heavy pens basically. And then I did my 8 pen questions video. Haven't really used the back pages. I think, yeah. Oh, oops. I guess at some point I was writing the pens purchased and acquired and the year. Whoops. Jeez. And the inks purchased and acquired. Oh my god, what happened in 2022? Okay, we're just gonna... Anyway, so there's that. That's my ink journal. I'm very happy with it, and it's still a really good tool. A good place for me to just swatch inks whenever I want. This notebook planner is one that I got when I was in Hong Kong, and it is the character Lulu, the piggy. I use it as my YouTube, sticker shop, and other projects notebook. It's kind of beat up now, but I put my planner monthly tabs in here so that I could flip to the months easily. And I can't show you guys January, February, March, or April, but I will show you May to kind of give you an idea of what I've been using it for. My goal is to apply for an affiliate program, like one every month. I thought that would be cool. And then I just have some to-dos. I have like a reminder like, oh, next month is 30 inks, 30 days, so I can like mentally prepare for June. I wrote in holidays that might be relevant to my sticker shop to kind of help me know when to design stickers and when to list them. Like I have list summer stickers here. I wrote these ahead of time, like when the beginning of the year started. I have not really released any new stickers. So, yeah. But I have been planning and tracking my YouTube videos, my long form videos. Like I just posted my Sailor Rialo video, and then I wanted to do an inky vlog by today, Saturday, but I don't think I will be able to. I'm filming the planner update, which is right now, so I might try to aim for Monday for that, and then we'll just put this one on like Friday, possibly. What I like about this planner is that you get to see the full month view, and you also get, right after their monthly, you get your weekly. And I decided to split it into 3 columns because I have a personal project, my Stationery Dumpling YouTube, and my Two Sad Dumplings stationery shop. And I just write the tasks that I need to get done that day. And then on here, I will actually write the details for a YouTube video that I need to like plan out. Like if I need to lay out a YouTube video or have specific points that I need to edit. While this like is really cute, I hate that it's not fountain pen friendly because you can see that it bleeds through and goes and everything. Not terrible. I mean, I just have a problem with always wanting to use medium and broad nibs. So yeah, so that's Lulu the piggy. Okay. This one, I don't know if I've actually shown on this channel before. It is the Hobonichi Techo one piece from original size from 2023. So it was actually, I guess, from my very first video on YouTube. But I didn't really know what I wanted to use this planner for, but I knew that I wanted it because I was really getting into the One Piece anime, and they have every so often that character's birthday month. They'll put their character there. And they also like put quotes on each page. Sometimes I'll try to translate them, but mostly I haven't been doing that. I have been using this one because I really like the paper, and because I really like that it's a special edition Hobonichi. I decided to dedicate it as a 5-year planner or 5-year journal. So basically I am writing like one happy thing that happened for the day. Originally I was writing anything that happened during that day, but I didn't want it to write it down and then be reminded of bad things the year after. So I started just only writing things that I'm grateful for and things that make me happy. And sometimes it is very, very hard to find something from that day, but I pull until I find something to write down. Mostly I have been filling it out every single night successfully, and if not, I will just go back and fill in like the last 3 nights or something. It's usually very personal, but this is one of the entries that I found that I can share with you. So apparently in 2023, I ordered a Brooklinen duvet cover and I had a Yoseka haul for my birthday. And then this year I finished editing my Winter Inks YouTube video. Yeah, so it's something like really, really small moment from the day. So I think it'll be very nice to see in a few years what it's gonna look like. I haven't really been using other parts of it because I haven't determined if I'm gonna have favorites that last 5 years. I don't know. It's doing the purpose that I want it to, so. And then I also saw someone on Instagram, they did like one sticker from the Traveler's Company set every year. So I started doing that too. I got one from 2023 and then one from 2024. And hopefully I can fill this page out with the following year's stickers. This one is my Traveler's Company notebook, regular size. The charm is now gone. It fell off. It is extremely thick. And the reason for that actually is because I put my Hobonichi Weeks in here. So it doesn't really love the Hobonichi Weeks in here because it chunks it up so much, but I put it in that like extra small band right there. You know how there's like the main band and then there's that little extra baby one. That's when I tucked it in. So I don't know, like it was bothering me, but I have been so busy that I didn't like come up with a new system beyond that. So it's working. I don't actually like how chunky it is. I think I want to remove one insert, but it is making the spine look really rough and old, which I kind of like. And I also figured that if I were to travel, I could just take this and I wouldn't need all 5 of my other planners, because I would have my Hobonichi Weeks, which is my mood tracker and finance tracker. I would have this notebook, which is my journaling notebook. I would have my YouTube ideas, and I would also have my sticker release paper refill, which has all of my stickers in it. I really enjoy this refill. I think it's the best refill that Traveler's Company has come out with because it has helped me use so many of my stickers. YouTube ideas, I'm not going to share that. This thing is kind of annoying me. It keeps falling out even though I threaded it through the bookmark. I think I might have to do the thing where we cut it open and then put the little pockets inside. I can't show you what's in this one because it's personal. That's what the inside looks like. I didn't even decorate this until like April. But it's just overflow journaling from my Hobonichi cousin, and then I decided to pre-decorate some of the pages recently. I used some stickers from my sticker shop and also some stickers that I printed from Canva. We only have like 2 pages left. So I'm pretty excited to like be done with this insert, and I might find a different notebook to journal in for overflow journaling because I don't like how chunky this is. Normally I like the chunk, but it's a little too chunky. So this is what the Hobonichi Weeks looks like. I don't remember if I talked about this, but a lovely friend made this corgi for me and I thought it was so sweet. So I put it here as a little reminder. And then let's see. We have the cover page. We have the pages that I never used. I was tracking something personal in this page and then I gave up on it. So I don't know how people keep up with this. For the monthlies, I track my finances. I'll show you May. Basically, I just decorate it and then I'll write like when money is coming in. Basically, the monthly section is just to track my accounts and like the way money's moving. For the weeklies section, I use it as a health tracker. I will set it up right now and show you guys. I like to use these Coffee Monsters Co. washi tapes to basically just line the top and bottom. It looks like they are reading. That's really cute. So I think fountain pens matches reading. Speaking of reading, I started linking my currently reading in my descriptions for you guys in case you're ever curious what book I'm reading. I became a Barnes & Noble's affiliate recently, so I thought it'd be pretty fun to share the book that I'm currently reading with you guys in my descriptions or in my videos occasionally. The one I'm currently reading right now is The Midnight Library by Matt Hake, and it is pretty good. Let me know if you guys are reading this, but I have it linked in my description below. Unfortunately, the website that I work with, they don't give you an affiliate code, but if you buy through my link, then I will get a small portion of the commissions. So that is really appreciated if you guys are interested in using that. Okay, so we lined the top and the bottom. And then we're going to use one of these weekly habit tracker stickers from my sticker shop. This is a misprint one because it's a little crooked. I know that's kind of like, you probably can't even tell, but I'm pretty picky about the quality of the stickers that I send out. So if it's not up to par, I will just keep it for myself and use it. So that's what this one is. So these are like Sunday starts. I have Monday starts in my shop as well, but I have an abundance of the Sunday starts that are the oops version, or the mistake version, misprint version, whatever you want to call it. So what I do is I'll still use them, and then I come to my sticker refill and I will grab a few of these circle stickers. Circle stickers. 5 of them maybe? Okay. And then I've been covering it up just like that, because we are not gonna waste things over here. I need to find one more. This one might be clear. Oh, yes it is. Okay. And then I can just go in down here and write in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And what I track is my habits. I don't usually use a non-fountain pen, but this was the closest thing, so I grabbed it. This is a Le Pen. I love these, but the tips wear out really fast. So I track exercise, I track my sleep hours, I track if I read that day, if I invest or educate myself on investing. What else do I track? I track my calcium intake and my bedtime goal, which is 1:30, and I'm already not hitting that one. That's okay. Basically, for the weeks, I will just journal my mood and how I feel each day, just a little blurb, and it helps me to be able to keep track of it so that I can like look back. I also use this section to track my cycle according to an app, so like we've got red and blue for that. So that gives me an idea of like how my mood fluctuates throughout the month and whether or not like I felt this way last month or like what health issues I might be experiencing. Moving on to, okay, this one's kind of ugly, but this is gonna be my May expense tracker. Normally I try to decorate it with washi tape. This time I had like all these leftover foil money stickers and I just wanted to kind of get rid of them. So May expenses. So I will write the date. I will write the place that I got it from, the item, the price, and whether or not I paid it off. And that's pretty self-explanatory. I just track my expenses for the month, and then at the end of the month I can double check it with my credit card bills. Another thing that I've been doing is making a monthly bingo. So you guys can see like I'm really trying to use this Hobonichi Weeks to its fullest. Like the monthly is being used to track accounts, the weeklies are being used to track mood and habits, and then in the blank pages I'm doing my expenses, and I'm also doing goal setting. So I saw this video at the beginning of this year that mentioned a few things. Like they were saying about instead of setting monthly goals, setting quarterly goals, but then break it down into the monthly to make it more obtainable. And what they were doing is also doing like a bingo. So you can write your goals down, and then if you hit bingo, reward yourself with something. So it kind of keeps you on track for like trying to actually hit your goals. For example, one of my goals is to post at least one YouTube video per week. And since it's for the month, I'll write down like 4. It'll be like 1 YouTube video, 1 YouTube video, 1 YouTube video, 1 YouTube video. So then I can get my highlighter and like highlight over it and then see if I get bingo. And if I get bingo, I am allowing myself to spend for each time I get bingo. I can get bingo more than once. We are also going to need a free space. I think it's this one. But anyway, for each hit of bingo, I get to spend $25 in stationery money. And that is to try to keep myself from spending, basically, unless it's a good reward. Or I'm being rewarded for reaching my goals. I'm not very good at holding myself to it, though. We shall see. How's this Pro Gear Slim feel on the old Hobonichi paper? So much better. I have a gripe with the new paper. It's not Hobonichi's fault, but I'm gonna be sad when they switch to the new paper next year for this notebook. I haven't used this for anything. I put this clear pocket inside here, and I was keeping like washi tape samples in here, but they kind of kept falling out, so I didn't like it. And I also don't really keep anything in here. I keep like little memos. So there is my Hobonichi Weeks. Okay, finally we have our Hobonichi cousin. I am using both of the pen loops now. This one, this Pilot E95S, has been dedicated to just filling things out in my Hobonichi cousin that for a more consistent like color scheme. I'm using Diamine Earl Grey in here, and then this is the pen that I'm using for the weeklies. This one is a Jinhao 100, and it is inked with a mix of Waringal, Pride and Prejudice, and Monteverde Pumpkin Cake. Alright. So I just have a crap ton of stickers and washi that I use for ease of access, and then a ton of like stickers. It's really messy right now. I can't show you the yearlies because it has people's birthdays in there now. I actually don't like... I'm forcing myself to like reference them, but I keep forgetting to look. Before I would like write the birthdays in there and also in the monthlies. Now I just forget. So that's not good. December was blank. Here's January. It was very bright. Here's February. It was not as cute as I wanted it to be. Here's March. I think I just wanted, it was like a lilac explosion. April, getting a little cheerier. May, I don't know. I've like put these stickers in ahead of time too from one of the, I think it's like a Happy Planner sticker book, but I wrote down all the pen shows. I don't know if I'm going to any, but I'm looking at August. There's like the Washington DC pen show, the Osaka Stationery Fest, the Atlas Stationery Sidewalk Sale, and a San Fran pen show. That would be really cool to be able to go to that. But oh yeah, so anything that I write ahead in the monthlies, I want it all to look consistent with each other, so I decided to just dedicate one ink to one pen and use that pen as like thing to fill out the monthlies. These are on tabs just because like it's not permanent. I don't know if I can go to these, you know, just little reminders for when that month comes to be able to transfer it to some of the days. Look at December. It's a lot. And then January is decorated because I accidentally decorated this page instead of January 2024. So there's that. For the weeklies, I'm just gonna flip through and show you guys my spreads. We had a camping theme, spring bunnies and chicks. This one was nice. It was like baking and little bears and stuff. This one was a very dumpling related theme from Wonton and a Million. This was for Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year. This is when I like started experimenting. So once a year I decide to change the layout of my Hobonichi cousin because I get bored of it. Usually that happens in April. Let me see if I can find the past 2 years. Okay, so in 2022, the 16th week in April, I went and like covered all the dates and then did like a horizontal layout, and then I didn't like it, so I went back to my original. In 2023, I went and did this where I covered all of it and then just went crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I guess like once a year I get tired of the Hobonichi layout, and it is just like the last thing I want to see. So what happens is something like this happens. But I am very much a person who I spent money on his planner and I'm gonna make it work until the end of the year. And that's actually been really tough this year because I don't like the paper. I don't mind it for the weekly section because I only have to write a little bit, and I'm also like just layering stickers on here. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for next year because I have found that I can't really journal. I'm not looking forward to journaling as much, and I don't remember it now, but in February when I got tired of the layout, I was feeling very angry at this notebook because it's so dry, whereas like the old Hobonichi paper was so smooth, and like my fountain pens, I could feel the increased friction and the drag, and it really bothers me because by the end of the page my hand is about to cramp, and like only certain pens and certain inks work for it. So I don't know what to do because I really like the layout. When I first bought this Hobonichi cousin, I was like, this is it. This is everything. And I would wake up every day and I would want to journal because I'd just be so impressed by how nicely the pen would flow on the pages. I'm not as mad now in April as I was in February about this, but I just wonder, like, if I were to go back to the old paper, like to buy just some of the notebooks. I know Hobonichi has more plain notebooks that still have the old paper. I don't know how long they're gonna have that for. Like if I go back to that, those are so thin that I won't be able to fit a whole year in there. So can I tolerate this paper? And I thought like, oh, I'm just being dramatic and it's in my head, but there's quite a few people who also don't vibe with this paper. Let me know in the comments what you guys are doing about it or what you would suggest for next year. I've been like contemplating going back to bullet journaling. I don't know. I really like this layout though. Let me just show you. I'm not gonna show you anything in my... It's messy. Like, I'm a messy journaler. Every color is different. My handwriting is different between each day, but I will at least show you what my cover pages look like. In January, it was very party-like and happy. In February, we were doing Valentine's and love. In March, we had a girl with florals and you can do anything. In April, we did another girl. You are an original. Believe in yourself. Keep growing. Here we are in May. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. Like, has this year just been going by? Anyway, moving on. Blank pages. This is the currently inked for each month. We're gonna write in an M for May. And basically, I just go and whenever I feel like it, I'll color in a triangle with the ink. I wanted to track my YouTube subscribers, and then I literally haven't at all. But what's really exciting is this was my goal for the year, and we're almost there. We're like here now. Thank you guys so much. Favorite, I read a book in 5 years by Rebecca Serrell. That happened. Oh, I wanted to do my 100 favorite stationery items from the year. I don't really remember to do this, but when I do remember, I come over and write it down. So far, we've got a pen ink, some pens, and some stationery items. I did end up filling these interview with myself. Like I said, I was using this pen. So I'm using this pen for the monthlies and also any other miscellaneous pages in a Hobonichi. One thing I'm determined to do in 2024 is get monetized on YouTube. I just need the watch hours now. I got the subscribers and I need the watch hours. So I would really appreciate it if you just play my videos in the background when you guys are doing chores or something. Or planning, and sleep more. So these are really hard goals, actually. The one thing I won't do this year is care about what others think. One person I most want to meet is me in 10 years. This part of me deserves praise. You are valued because you are a loving person. I am happiest when I am playing with stationery. My favorite thing to have for lunch is ramen. My song for the year is Flowers by Miley Cyrus. That was when she won the Grammy, so that was in my head. A new word I learned recently is curmudgeon. The top 3 things I bought recently are a Pilot Custom 743, a Sailor Pro Gear Winter Sky, and a Sailor Realo. If I had a week off, I would sleep and spend it at the beach. If the world were about to end, my last meal would be stir-fry lobster, Cantonese style. And then a message to my future self: your productivity does not equal your self-worth. I didn't fill out these pages. I tried to fill this out for each day I exercised. I mean, I did more than 4 days, but I did not do that many. And I guess I'm just really bad at doing daily, like, markers. I'm not going to show you the next 2 pages because it just has addresses. So, that's my Hobonichi cousin. Do I have anything tucked into the back right now? Oh, yep. It's all my pen receipts. I don't know why I keep the receipts come with the pens that I buy, but it's the pen receipts from this year. Let me know in the comments what you guys are using, if you're using any of these, and also what I should do about my Hobonichi, because it's my main everything planner. Make sure you subscribe so you are here for when I do the mid-year check-in. Thanks, and have a beautiful day.